It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. The action coming to you from tonight up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they were able to find a way in a Game 3 that came down to the final moments. Some heady plays and a little luck. We'll see if things go their way tonight. And an elimination game. But, Kenny, for one team, it does seem kind of like a must-win, doesn't it?
Well, I agree. It's not like it's day one of the NBA season where you've got a whole season to figure this out. You got to get it done right now, and it could be impossible to come back. You got to get this win and recapture momentum.
Forget what he's talking about. There's only one way to come out and play dominant. Bring the light. Bring the fight. Bring it tonight. 100% focus, baby.
Oh, man, you should put a beat under that. Bring the light, bring the fight, bring it back tonight. Wow.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Okay. Bring the light. Bring the fight. And if you ain't here, bring it all tonight. 100% focus, y'all.
DJ Kenny.
Beat that, Kevin Harlan.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Bulls. The NBA postseason coming up next. Washington. Durant, the pass to Washington.
The pretty dunk brings down the house. As great a scorer as Kevin Durant is, he is an unselfish player and takes great pride in getting his teammates a good look.
Now, here's Clarkson. Batum with the ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. It's off the run. That's good on the jump shot. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Washington. Terrific design on the big club. He lays it in.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
Slaughter passes to Clarkson. Puts it up from 12. That misses off the back. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Thompson. Again, Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Bulls now. 7-point differential. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And you know what? They played well, but just not well enough. And close games really test where your team is at.
You know, Greg, that's a great point. They just didn't have enough to flip that last switch. And losses like that stick with you for some time.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go. At taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
He gets it in there. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's a screen. Outside, Levine. Batum wide open. He fired. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Washington. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. There's Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's insane quickness by Zach Levine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
To the wing on the left. Here's Washington. He's again. And it's Durant laying it in. Durant's got his first basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Thompson against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Levine. Here's Slaughter. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the waistline. You can tell he's upset.
Durant goes to Washington. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. He's got 13.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Here's Batum after the made shot from Washington. Markkanen, good.
And I'll tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the base shot. He loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt this rhythm.
Here's Curry after the made shot.
He's got 6. Outside, Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got 5 now.
Just an understanding of how to come off the screen, and Levine does as good a job of creating space as anyone in the NBA.
Washington passes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And it's blocked by Washington. Now here's Cousins. He's tightly guarded. And missed it on the triple from Washington. Bulls trail by 6. Some dishes to Levine. Out left of the wing. One shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Washington passes to Thompson. Here's Washington. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Georgia subbed in for Durant. Over to the left wing. Dunn kicks to Valentine. Draymond Green pulls it in.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, Kevin, there are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert these plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now he's checked in for Golden State. Smith comes in for Klay Thompson. Capitalize on the good screen. Here's the pass to Washington. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. 15 points in the game.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
Basket good. Archie's got 8.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever because it's not easy to get that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. It isn't easy.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep in the second.
Oh boy, that's 2 on him now. And if he gets a third foul before halftime, his playing time is going to have to be limited for a bit.
Some changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jones, and it's Stephen Curry in for Patrick McCall. Now, here's Batum. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. Shot on the wing. Miritic's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Washington. And they go Miritich and slams it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so here in Chicago, the Warriors taking the shot. Batum dishes to Miritich. Let's it go with the 3. effort. It's not going to go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. They have space. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Washington. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. The Bulls shooting at 36% of the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Washington. Dishes it to Clarkson. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Outside, Batum hits it from three-point range. Batum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors leading by 5. They set the pick. Curry passes to Thompson. The arc. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Washington.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Inside, Slaughter. Cousins pulls it in. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Dunn. David.
He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, Kevin?
Hi, David. Thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. I mean, but one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
Here's Slaughter. Yes, that goes in. Warriors leading by 6. Durant kicks to Cousins. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Cousins imposing inside, but let's face it, he can score from anywhere.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Slaughter. On the wing, Batum. Puts it up from 7. It's Chicago with another bucket. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Washington. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Batum sets the screen for Dunn. The floater, and it's blocked by Washington. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Oh my God.
Here's Dunn. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He feeds it to Markkanen. Like it's 6. At the teardrop.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Warriors leading by 8 to the right side. Here's Washington. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. He's got 27.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Kevin Durant 3rd.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
And here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Passes to Slaughter. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
Washington. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. To the wing on the left. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and then for Golden State. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Klay Thompson. Dunn kicks to LaVine. 13 feet away. Counted, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket for Markkanen.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet, and I'm sure will change. And he makes that one. Cousins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Markkanen dishes to LaVine, and he cuts in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got 12 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially.
Well, scorer, distributor, it does not matter. Steph Curry is a monster. What a pass there.
There's a screen. Dunn kicks to LaVine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
And so we conclude the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a huge scoring night for you so far. Where did all this offense come from?
Thanks, DA. You know, I suppose I found a rhythm. You know, I kept looking for a chance to get a good shot up, and those opportunities, they just kept presenting themselves.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Washington.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and makes for good offense.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Batum is out there with Markkanen. And it's Zach LaVine, and it's Slaughter in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. His first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the check by LaVine.
Just going to call a miss for Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what we need to do.
The Warriors have looked good at the line. Perfect in 4 attempts. And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 9. Thompson with the ball. There's the pass to Slaughter. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Washington. Cousins picking up the assist. He has 35.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
LaVine with it, picked up by Thompson. Oh, good. Shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. To the wing right side. Washington. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
the run, and it's blocked by Washington.
There you go.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one.
And I think, guys, one thing about Levine, raw prospect in college, raw when he entered the pros, and now just starting to polish up that game.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside, here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Here's Clarkson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one. 2 shots. He hits the second from the line. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. So the wing on the left. No good from Cousins. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Levine. 19 points in the game. Now here's Batum. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. There's the steal. Washington passes to Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 17. Passes it to Slaughter. Fires the 3. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's tipped. Al Levine. Doubled by Washington. Curry with the steal. Thompson against Levine. The pass to Washington. Hope they get it back. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's the hook. He gets it in there. He has 40.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Curry against Clarkson. On the wing, Levine. And the jump by Levine.
The ability of Levine, it's eye-popping on certain nights.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Washington. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. That's good from Washington. Mirotic is checked in for Markkanen. Golden State also making some changes. Jones comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Green in for Durant. Doubled by Washington. Here's Levine. It's a big pass and goes in. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's a tough take. Levine calm in the face of pressure.
They set the screen. Pass to Washington. Here's Jones. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Pass to Levine. Outside, Batum. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Out to Thompson, launches it. Here's Washington, uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
And dishes to Levine. Mirotic the screen. Batum with the three. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there. But being out of position, that was really the only option.
Right, or he can just concede the rebound, and probably better off doing that than picking up a silly foul.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Batum. Denzel Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Jordan Clarkson.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing is very special.
Well, Chicago has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get in.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. There's the screen. That's a 2 from Smith. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded close. That one misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Mirotic with it. He's got 6. Mirotic has got 8.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Here's Washington, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Chicago has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Passes it to Portis. Here's Mirotic. 8 points for him. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Washington. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
54 seconds left to play here in the third. Mirotic the screen. Out to the right wing. And he banks in the layup. Mirotic just got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
To the inside. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Trying to find Mirotic. Gets it to him. Now, here's Markkanen. He has 7. Markkanen sets the pick for Dunn. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Portis. And it's good. 2 points. Portis has got his second basket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Washington. No good on the 3. Valentine. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
We winning this shit. I'm finna get my second chance. impact.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Warriors shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Paul George is out there with McCall. And it's Durant. And it's Washington in at the 4. And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
To the inside. Zips it. Kicks at the paint. On deep. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You gotta like the vision for Markkinen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkinen. Free throw is good. Both free throws good from Washington. Outdone. Young outside. And Durant comes to help. And Young kicks to Dunn. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
2 shots. No good on the free throw. He's good on the second.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. To shoot from the arc, and the Bulls with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Washington. The dish to Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Dunn kicks to Young. The feed to Payne. Rebounded by Washington.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And Young kicks to Payne. Feeds to Dunn. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Washington, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Chris Dunn picks one up. Clearly. That's good from Washington. Jones checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. All free throws good from Washington. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, Here's Dunn, guarded by Curry. There's a good screen. Dunn passes to Markkinen. A floater, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Listen, Dunn has got elite power and elite speed, and it's paying dividends in the paint.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Here's Washington. Warriors the rebound. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss. Payne kicks to Dunn. And here's Payne. He dishes it to Dunn. He feeds it to Young. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one make. Dunn kicks to Payne. Picked away. Washington passes to McCaw. Good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Zipser. Markkinen kicks to Zipser. Markkinen passes to Zipser. And good that time.
And defensively, just giving up the high percentage look down low.
Not a lot of aggressiveness from the defense right there. You didn't put up enough fight early to keep him from scoring in the post. Boy, sloppy play, a supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Dunn with it. Curry brings the double. Pass to Zipser. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. George passes to Washington. Hook shot on the way. Count that one.
No, you're right. Something has to change in their defensive approach. They're making things far too hard on themselves right now.
It's just a paint. There's the pick. Pass to Zipser.
Shooting leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to McCaw. Pass to Washington. Kicks it out to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Washington. From deep three-point range. Second chance effort. They get it back. He kicks to Jones. Some nice passing by Golden State here. With the hook shot. The rebound by Zipser.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Young with no one around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. J.R. Smith checked in for the Warriors. Slaughter, and he dunks it after the pick, frees him up.
I think you always have to be looking for the man in the middle, and he finds him with a great feed that time.
It's tipped. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. Kicks to Dunn. Here's Zipser. Count it, good. Zipser's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Washington, and he dunks it down.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Dunn. It's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Slaughter passes to Zips. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Washington. Here's McCall. Here's the screen. Overdone. No good from McCall. Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Valentine. Zach LaVine comes in for James Young. And it's Clarkson in for Chris Dunn. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jones. Durant comes in for George. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Stephen Curry in for McCall. Clarkson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Passes it to Slaughter. Now the dish to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Off the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The first one blocked. John, he's checked in for Chicago. Different look here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. Checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Curry. Washington passes to McCaw. From Washington. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Slaughter. And the rebound as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, second chance points come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
Here's Washington. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot. Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
And just miss after miss right now. Bulls trail by 18.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important hard-fought victory tonight for the Warriors.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure.
Batum, he's checked in for Paul Zips. Dean comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Dunn. Outside, Batum. Clarkson dishes to Levine. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Curry. Cousins, the pass to Washington. The shot from the low post is good. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game. And when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road. Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Count that one.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Here's Slaughter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? Game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Warriors taking the game here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag the series out. They want to get this thing over.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
DA, are you rolling? Is the camera on? Good, because this is important. I'm the best player in the league. Now, I know the media is often scared to say it, so I'll say it for them. I'm the best. And if you don't believe me at this point, then do me a favor. Get in your pajamas, lean back into that beanbag chair, and watch this game tape on repeat until you understand what greatness looks like. It looks like DJ. It's that simple.
Beanbags are not good for my back, so no thanks. Congratulations, though. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Join us next time. Until next time, subscribe. Going into the next game later on today. Don't want to miss that. Might be one to go home for the Bulls. Might be a championship number 2 coming for me. So yes, number 3 total from all my players. If not number 4, I think I did 2 with one player and 2. This will be number 2 with another. But yes, until next time.